Look at your life carefully. If people talk over you, ignore you, underestimate you, it's not because you lack talent. It's because you haven't decided who you are yet. Today's video is dangerous because once you understand this, you'll never allow disrespect again. The painful truth. Most people don't hate themselves, they simply don't respect themselves. They wake up tired, scroll endlessly, promise big things to themselves at night and break them the next morning. Slowly, silently, their inner voice becomes weak. And when you don't trust yourself, the world can sense it. I repeat it. And when you don't trust yourself, the world can sense it. That's why people interrupt you. That's why your opinions are ignored. That's why problems feels heavy. That's why fear controls you. Not because you are weak, but because your self-respect has been leaking every day. Why self-respect is low in modern times? In today's world, confidence is rented from social media. Likes decides mood. Comments decides worth. People avoid pain, avoid confrontation, avoid responsibility. They choose comfort over character. They explain themselves too much, react emotionally too fast, and escape problems instead of facing them. Every time you run from discomfort, your guts become weaker. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your self-respect dies a little. How to build self-respect? Self-respect is not motivation, it is evidence. You increase self-respect by doing hard things when no one is watching. When you wake up early even when your body begs you to sleep. When you train your body while your mind makes excuses. When you stay silent instead of arguing. When you choose discipline over dopamine. Each small win tells your brain, I can trust myself. And once you trust yourself, fear loses power. How to make your guts stronger? Courage is not loud, courage is calm. Strong people don't react to every word. They don't rush to prove themselves. They don't panic when problems arrive. They pause, they breathe, they act. The strongest guts are built when you stop asking, what if I fail? And start asking, what if I don't try? Problems stop scaring you the moment you accept pain as a part of growth. If you are still watching this, it means something inside you wants to rise. Hit like, not for me, but as a promise to yourself, and subscribe. Because weak mindset don't belongs here. How to conquer heavy problems without blinking. Big problems only shakes people, while small identities. When your identity is strong, problem becomes task, not threat. Detach emotion from outcomes. Do what must be done, whether you feel ready or not. The moment you stop fearing loss, embarrassment, and opinions, you become mentally untouchable. Calm under pressure is the ultimate power. How people start bowing their head without force. People don't respect muscles. They don't respect money alone. They respect certainty. When you speak less but stand firm, when you don't chase approval, when you don't explain your boundaries, when you don't reach emotionally, your presence becomes heavy. Your silence becomes loud. Respect follows self-respect automatically. One day, you'll realize something the world never changed, you did. Your walk changed, your voice changed, your passion changed, your standards change, and suddenly people who once ignored you will listen carefully, not because you demanded respect, but because you finally earned it from yourself. Subscribe if you are done being underestimated. Like if you're ready to build unbreakable self-respect. And remember, the moment you respect yourself, the world has no choice but to follow. Thank you. Hope you have already subscribed and liked my video. See you in the next time.